Hi everyone, this is Ann Miller French with Angelic Hands, and I'm going to walk you through a guided meditation today. I have an ascended master here with me, Saint Germain, with his violet flame. I have a couple of props with me that are going to assist you with the visualization techniques. And if you're not much of a visual person, or if you have a hard time using your imagination, there's a couple of things that I'm going to incorporate to help you with that. So before we get started, I am Ann Miller French. I'm the owner and founder of Angelic Hands. I'm here in Newberry, Florida, and I work with clients and students all over Mother Earth on a global, at a global presence. And I work with Reiki, quantum energy, and quantum sound, light language. I'm also a light language artist. And I'm the creator of the Meet Your Higher Self coaching program. I came into this world as a naturally gifted intuitive. I'm also a medium and an animal communicator. All of my information can be found on my website, which is angelichaNds.com. That's ANGELIKHANDS.com. All right, so this is a meditation for prosperity. And going to be working with Saint Germain and the violet flames. So this is the first prop. This is actually a sample of one of the paintings that I recently sold late last year. This is called the Violet Flame. And this is a gift to humanity from Ascended Master Saint Germain. This is actually what came through in vision for me, and I painted this. So all of my art can be found on Instagram, my complete profile of all the different colors and paintings and sizes that I've worked with. It's called Light Language Art by Anne. There's also a link on my website to get to it as well. So this is actually on my business card. I had them printed, so now I have 3 different versions. I have this one. I have another one with the painting. It's a little more pinkish bluish. It's called the Heart of Kuan Yin. And then there's another one that has a sample of my painting called Healing Hands. And there's the front, there's me. The second prop that we're going to be working with today is this. And this is a KitchenAid bowl. I wasn't going to bring the whole KitchenAid mixer over here, but this attaches to a KitchenAid unit, and I have the mixer, the beater inside. So if you can imagine, this is attached. It's mixing everything. So we're going to be using this and this today. So at this time, I'm going to ask you to find somewhere comfortable, letting go of all external distractions. That includes your electronic devices, computers, laptops, puppies, screaming kids. Give yourself a moment to give yourself a moment of self-care, and take an opportunity to go within to do this meditation. I'm excited to hear from you, the viewers, what comes through for you after using this. You can use this, rewatch this as many times as you feel called. I would recommend at a minimum watching it at least 3 times. Doesn't necessarily have to be in a row. You can break it up. But receiving the downloads of information that will be coming in, and really downloading that into your subconscious mind and all the messages. All right, so going to get started. I'm going to ask you to find, that quiet space where you can either be sitting for this or perhaps lying down or on a comfortable cushion, yoga mat, pillow. We're going to start with some breath and going to incorporate all of your senses, as I mentioned earlier, going to work with your imagination and with your sensory abilities, whichever ones come naturally for you. Okay, so I'm going to invite you to close your eyes at this time. I'm actually going to get a quick tissue here. It's been a little chilly outside, so yeah, got a little bit of a runny nose. Okay, so you're going to start with taking a nice deep breath in through the nose. And you're going to let that breath out of your mouth. You may even want to place your hands over your belly. And you're going to fill that up with air. And then you're going to draw that air up through your nose. Going to hold it for a count of 3 if you can. And then you're going to completely exhale that air out of your mouth. Now on the third inhalation, I'm going to have you draw that breath all the way up past your head. You're going to connect with Creator. I refer to what is above as Creator God. You can say Creator, you can say Universe. With me, I resonate with Creator God. You're going to make that connection and you're going to see the color, imagine the color white. You can even imagine a light bulb if that inspires you or works with your imagination. Now draw that air, that breath up, and then you're going to bring that all around you and imagine that white light going also inside of you. Focusing on any areas of your body where you may be feeling perhaps tenderness, pain, discomfort. If you're working through any emotions at this time, if there's any insecurities, any feelings, emotions of fear or doubt or worry, fill all of it with this beautiful white light. And I'm going to ask you to take another nice deep breath in to the nose, fill that belly up, bring that air up above your head, connecting with the color white, connecting with Creator, bringing it down and around, and it's entering through the center of your head and all of your being, your energy field, and bringing this all the way down to the tips of your toes. And on the exhale, letting go of anything that you're ready to release, surrendering it, giving it to Mother Earth. Now you're going to continue to focus on your breath as normal. You're going to listen to the sound of my voice going within, and I'm going to guide you through this meditation for prosperity. This is going to help you to examine and recognize and realize what is actually standing in your way, where you are blocking yourself as a creator being. So with the props that I had showed you earlier, simply by you looking at the little sample of the violet flame, that is already working with your higher self. Your higher self received a download. And the violet flame will help to clear away those stuck points, those blockages, those energies, the very things that are keeping you stuck and blocked from you living your version of heaven on earth. So now you're going to imagine with the visual that I showed you earlier of the KitchenAid mixer, the bowl, everything but the unit itself is the big bowl. We're going to start to fill up this bowl. You're going to imagine dropping anything that feels heavy into that bowl. Perhaps it's worry. Perhaps it's fear, perhaps it's anger, perhaps it's resentment, perhaps it's humiliation or insecurity or not feeling good enough. Perhaps it's guilt or shame. Can even be rage, can be addiction, it can be distraction, it can be jealousy, it can be shame, it can also be grief. And perhaps anything that you currently believe is blocking you, or perhaps you're not even sure what's blocking you at this point. So imagine that you're dropping it into the mixing bowl. And now we are working with the quantum field of possibilities, infinity, the universe, working with Creator. And everything that is currently available to each and every one of us. And that's prosperity. Prosperity can come in different forms, abundance and health, opportunities, ideas, creativity, relationships, unexpected gifts, happiness, joy, bliss. This is all available to each and every one of us now. I'd like you to imagine that the violet flame is working with all of this density and these stuck energies and anything that you're not even sure of at this time. Perhaps it's unanswered prayers, worries, hardships, feeling like you're carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders, or you're going through something at this time. Calling in Ascended Master Saint Germain with his violet flame. This is his gift to humanity, to start working with you on clearing this energetic clutter and making space for answers to your prayers, making space for inspired action, making space for miracles, making space for prosperity, making space for optimum health, making space for action steps, making space for moving forward with confidence on your message, your creativity, working with your unique gifts and sharing it with others. Going to sit with this a moment, surrendering. The first part of this is taking full responsibility of what has been created to date, not labeling it as good or bad, simply what is in this very moment. That's how powerful you are. Sitting with it and with the realization that you also have the ability within to create great change. And connecting with Creator, asking to be led, asking for wisdom, asking for guidance, asking to be filled with this beautiful white light. And being open to the guidance, the subtle whisper, the gentle nudge to move forward. And working with the ascended masters such as Saint Germain, and working with the violet flame, and making space to connect with your heaven on earth. You can even ask your inner child at this moment, your little girl within or your little boy within, what do you need from me right now? Allow the answer to come through, and even imagine yourself living your version of heaven on earth. What does that feel like? What does that look like? Perhaps there's a scent. Immersing yourself in the feeling. Even asking your body, what does prosperity feel like? Show me. Body, what does optimum health feel like? Show me. And getting into the feeling state, and also seeing a visual representation of what this is to you, and connecting to your higher self, which is the highest expression of who you truly are. Take one more moment with this. Taking one last look around in your meditative state. And I'm going to start to bring you back from a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Wide awake. You can come back to this meditation at any time. And please let me know what's shifted for you, what's changed, even writing it down in a journal, in your proof journal, writing down what's shifted, what's changed. To stay connected with me and all of the content that I share on my channel for Angelic Hands, remember to hit the subscribe button, like it, love it, share it, add your comments. And if you have any questions regarding the services that are offered at my practice, all of my information can be found on my website, angelichaNds.com. That's ANGELIKHANDS.com. Until then, be well. Namaste. Thank you.